3 solar eruptions. An extreme heart rhythm increase. My head was spinning like crazy. Like, subscribe, and share. Hi, it's been a while since I recorded a video, but today, even while I'm not feeling super great yet, I decided it was really the time to do it. So, let's dive into this. You may have seen the title and you may have been like, that's why I felt like crap. Well, it's true. They're still debating it, the scientific community, because not everyone is experiencing it the same way. And if not everyone is experiencing it the same way, then it's not scientifically proven, so it's voodoo, or whatever they call it. But there was this extreme solar activity in the last day and a half. 3 solar eruptions, consecutive, boom, boom, boom. And they were directed at us, at Earth, because they happen all the time. I mean, more frequently now because we're in the solar cycle, in the height of it. I think we're in the height or close to the highest point, so we're not out of the woods yet. And we experience some real strong effects. Most of our electronics are shielded, so it needs to be really extreme for us to start to suffer electronic failure, satellite failure, things like that. But us humans, our physical bodies, unless you're wearing a tin foil hat, it will hit your brain, it will hit your nervous system. And as you may know, those who've been following me for a while, you are, and especially those who are in my Facebook group, intuitiv.me it's called, they know that the heart also has a separate nerve system, almost like a full brain. And so a friend of mine experienced yesterday an extreme heart rhythm increase. She had to take medication and was exhausted. So the only thing she could do was sleep. I had this morning at 5 o'clock, and I woke up. Actually, all of us woke up in the house at the same time. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, whoa, what is this? And I came back from the bathroom and I collapsed on the bed and my head was spinning like crazy, like fast. And I was like, okay, I'm not moving, but kept spinning. The only thing I could do to stop it was deep, slow breathing. And then every time I would move my head just to lay more comfortably, whoa, it would start again. And again, only very slow, very deep breathing was calming it down. So from 5 till noon, I could not move. And around 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon, finally I felt like, okay, now I can move. And it was like light head spinning. Had some movements, and now I just feel a little bit of it when I'm moving around doing things in the house. But like vacuum cleaning was not an option today because you bend and you go up, and oh no, that's too much activity for the brain. So it was really intense. And also felt nausea with it. My bowel system got like so yeah, I really felt it, and other people I've heard have had other kinds of complaints. So you can go on ChatGPT or Gemini and ask if your symptoms that you've had the last few days can be caused by very strong electromagnetic interference, because that's basically what it is. That's also why they have been working on electromagnetic weapons. And many people say 5G is an electromagnetic weapon. But that aside, we are, just like computers, we are built to function with electricity. And just switching off my email, I thought it was off. So we shouldn't have any sounds anymore. So our cells communicate with other cells electrically. Our nervous system, if you've had biology, you remember like how electricity goes through it. So that is being hit by a strong wave of electromagnetism. Yeah, things start to mess up. That's why I said most electronics today are protected from this, because we've had these things like in 1859 or 1869, there was a G5 category solar burst directed at us. The telegraph systems failed, but in the people got electrocuted in the offices of telegraph systems, and they even had paper that caught fire. So I don't know if people died, but safe to say there was one that was not as strong, but during the 70s or 80s, and since then all the satellites have been upgraded. All the newer satellites got extensive protection. But we ourselves can only protect ourselves through grounding, which helps dissipate, because electromagnetism, it can transform into electricity. That's why if you play with magnets, you can light a bulb. So us physically grounding and energetically grounding helps us to reduce the effects of such a storm, such a solar storm. And I recorded a video on this a year or two ago, actually 2 or 3 already. But I felt it's really important to do it again now, because we are still in the height of the storm, of the solar storms. It's going to continue for another few years. On the energetic level, light codes are being sent to us. And also those, to integrate them, cost energy. You probably have heard that we're moving to a more crystalline based structure. All these changes, they consume energy. This means we need to take time to rest, to breathe, to do the real breathing, so the deep breathing through your belly, physical grounding, clearing our minds. So social media detox. Have an hour or two per day where you do not look at a computer, a screen, social media, your phone, whatever. And not just when you sleep, when you're awake. And use that time to meditate, to go inwards, to listen to your heart, to listen to your soul messages. It will help you find better direction in life, smoothen your ride in this life, and in general, feeling better, more joyful, more happy, have more synchronicities in your life. I have on my website some links related to solar activity, Schumann resonance. So I will put a link in the description of the video on YouTube. So feel free to have a look there, and they link to different platforms. I didn't update the latest Schumann resonance data because yeah, it kept happening. I simply didn't have time to update it every few days or every week. But you can find up-to-date information online. The most important thing is that you take good care of yourself, good care of your body. Your body is your temple, like my mentor used to say. And you live in your body. We are souls who are having a physical human experience. So even if the soul can handle a lot, the physical body needs some maintenance, needs some resting, needs some nutrition, needs some detox. Hence all the posts I've been doing in my Facebook group about mental and physical detox, mental and physical balance. So please have a look. Not for me, for you. It's all free information that is available for you. So take good care of yourself and have a wonderful day. Hopefully see you soon. Like, subscribe and share.